Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for our 2023 discussion video. In this video, we're discussing the theory that Nadakhan is going to return next year, and why I'm personally not in favor of this. This rumor or theory has been going around for some time, and I'm not really too concerned about where it came from, but more so what it means. In recent years, Nadakhan's teapot has made appearances in pretty much every Wild Bridge season, and a lot of people believe it's all building up towards his eventual return, which could happen in 2023. And personally, I don't think this character should return, and here's why. Nadakhan's story in Season 6 is pretty solid. Nadakhan's initial goal is to rebuild his home and crew, and he succeeds in this, but it's not enough for him. He wants infinite wishes. He achieves this, but betrays his crew in the process, and his crew helps defeat him. Now he's back in the teapot, and I like to imagine that he remembers Season 6. He remembers how he threw out all of his power, and now he's forced to reflect on his failure forever. A pretty cruel fate in my opinion. What I'm getting at with all of this is that Nadakhan's story was closed. It was finished in a pretty nice way. I don't feel like this character needs to return because we know what happened to him, we know where he is, and those teapot appearances, I feel, are just Easter eggs. And of course, I could be proven wrong in the future, but for now, that's what I believe. Nadakhan was a great villain, and his story closed up pretty well, so I really don't see a point in bringing him back. It's not like Asphira, who had a rough first season, but had potential to improve. No, Nadakhan has always been a great villain, and there's certainly no need to improve his character. But also we have to consider that the 2023 season is coming right after Crystallized. This was a season which had not one, not two, but 7 returning villains. A season which didn't introduce a single new villain. I don't know if the Nadakhan return is the best idea coming right after the big Overlord return. I don't feel like 2 powerful villains returning in back-to-back seasons would be great. It would be very repetitive. I've said this before, and I feel like 2023 should be all about change. New ninja, new settings, new stories, and also new villains. Honestly, bring Nadakhan back after Crystallized would show that Ninjago is running out of ideas. And also in Crystallized, Ruby was brought back and given a much worse story. My takeaway was that villains with good conclusions shouldn't be brought back, unless there's a super strong reason for it. There wasn't one for Ruby, and right now, I don't see one for Nadakhan either. And of course, I could be proven wrong. Last year I made a video about how the Overlord should have returned, but he didn't Crystallized, and that part at least worked. If Nadakhan comes back next year and they don't totally destroy his character, then I'll probably enjoy his story. It's not like I'm gonna hate it just because I made this video. My point here is that if I were the writer, I personally wouldn't bring Nadakhan back. But that doesn't mean this concept would be doomed to fail. But I feel what's best for Ninjago right now is change. Introduce new iconic villains, rather than revisiting the past for a second year in a row. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone ever you know, share how you would feel about a potential Nadakhan return, and I'll see you guys next time.